let's get back to the Ludwig story. Ludwig
like
comes in.
Yep.
He's hiding.
No.
He's
Okay.
coming in like a goof, being a goofy ass.
What happens is so Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day was on a Tuesday. Valentine's Day was on a Tuesday. And on the Mondays is when I have therapy. And I had a really gnarly therapy session that day. And so it was like rough. It was like, talk to your 5-year-old version of you. And I was like, oh, she's cringe. But anyway, it was a lot. And so it was a bad session. And then Ludwig calls me and he's like, hey, I saw Fear Ann. You know I'm not coming home, right? And I'm like, yeah. I was
nice.
Like,
was he convincing? Was he good at gaslighting?
I just like didn't even care at that point because I had just gotten out of a therapy session that was just like rough. And it was like I also fed into it. Little do you guys realize, I know when a bit is funny, and I thought it was funny to feed into it more than I genuinely cared. And I do that all the time. I didn't actually care if he came home or not. It would be nice if he came home, but
you are a woman, so even if I know that, I'm still gonna make it seem like you were genuinely upset,
right.
And that's what I'm gonna say on the internet.
And she's a psychopathic person that forced him to shorten his trip and come home early.
Parasocial relationships are so fucking fire because because people on the internet who have never met you in person know your deep, intimate relationship with your boyfriend and also close friends better than
they do.
Better than
sure.
You know.
Little do they know, I'm a pretty chill girlfriend. Like genuinely, I don't know very many girlfriends that are like, go to Japan for a month, see you later. I think I'm pretty chill. But anyway. So he calls me and he's like, I'm not coming home, right? And I'm like, yeah, it was a thing. I was trying to be funny. Like, it'd be cool if you came home, but I get it. You're not coming home. I don't care. I need to be alone today is how bad my therapy session was. I just had to be alone. But that was lucky for him because then he didn't have to like lie to me all day. Cause he wasn't like, I'm at Robert's now, like he didn't have to say anything like that. Cause I just needed an alone day. But then he still did that anyway. He tried calling me, I assume before he got on the plane, and was like, by the way, I'm going to go film something with Rob. And I was like, okay, like I needed an alone day. See you later. Like, and then I fall asleep and I wake up to, when Ludwig's out of town, I don't fall asleep until I see the sunrise. It sucks.
That's very normal behavior. Okay.
No, it's not. Well, it's PTSD just because it just feels dangerous to be alone and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I don't fall asleep until the sun rises. So I'm falling asleep at like 6:37 and he gets flowers delivered at 8 a.m. So I wake up just like so groggy and I go and get the flowers and I go inside or whatever and I am like half asleep and then I go up to the room and I lock it. I put my chair in front of the door and then around 11, instead of knocking on the front door where I would think it was another delivery, comes in the house. I shoot up. Like as soon as I hear that door, I'm a very light sleeper. So I shoot up, I reach over and I like grab my knife and I'm go to Discord first because Slime said he could have been coming over. So I was seeing if it was Slime. And then I'm just sitting there quiet, just trying to listen. And clearly Ludwig's like tiptoeing. And cause Swift isn't even barking.
But he has such a fat ass.
Yeah. That it's like,
so his ass cheeks are clapping. Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
As he's tiptoeing.
He has woken. The entire neighborhood is up at this point.
That's right.
His ass cheeks going boom, boom, boom. Okay, go on.
Surprisingly, my dog isn't barking, which is bizarre because Swift barks at everything. And so then he's like outside the door and then he knocks and then Swift starts barking and I'm just sitting there kind of waiting. And I look at my phone and there's a text from Ludwig that's like, hey, I think there's a flower delivery outside. And I'm like, the flowers already came. So, and then he said, babe. And then I was like, oh, okay. So I got out of bed and then I opened it. But yeah, I could have murdered him. He should have just knocked on the front door and woken me up because I would have thought it was another delivery.
Yeah.
You know what he did get me though for Valentine's Day?
What?
Sherry's berries.
Oh no!
Which is funny because we talked so much shit.
Yeah. That's how you know he didn't watch the podcast. He only saw the clip that went viral.
Yeah, because you're like the chocolate covering. That's
fuck
bullshit.
That shit.
Yeah, I said that. Fuck Sherry berry.
Yeah, you fucking came
I've
at them
never had
hard.
a chocolate strawberry in my life, and I know fuck Sherry's berries.
I did eat them all though. I'll be real.
So it was good then.
No.
Okay, the sponsorship is back on Sherry's berries.
Yeah, Sherry's berries. Welcome back.
Even when they're not good, they're good.
Yeah.